Yeah, boys, welcome to the first episode of the Five for Fighting podcast. How's everyone doing?
Doing well, doing well. It's a long time coming. We've been discussing this for the better part of the summer, and finally, we had a little test run there last week with our draft. But glad to be on it full time now.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah,
laugh.
looking forward to it. Should be a fun season.
I think so. So let's start out with some introductions here. I'm Ryan. Cheers for the Leafs. Sucker for punishment. Long time, long time hockey fan. Playing hockey pools for a long time, and then we decided to do this. And here we are.
Yeah, I'm Zach. I'm also a sucker for punishment, as you can see, as my Oilers jerseys behind me. We go to the finals 2 years in a row, and we fall to the Panthers 2 years in a row. I One thing I can say is Skinner is not my friend, and he can be a backup moving forward, and I'd be fine with that.
And I'm also Ryan. I go by Billard for the sake of keeping things simple around here. You know, diehard Habs fan, so I'm also a sucker for punishment, I guess. But I'm highly optimistic for the future and looking forward to chatting with you guys and shooting shit about hockey now for the year.
Yeah, it's going to be a laugh. I can't wait. So yeah, one thing you guys got to know about Zach, he's in our hockey pools. He's known as Ron Burgundy because the guy is Mr. Newsman. Anytime something happens in the NHL, you don't need to go to TSN or Sportsnet. You just look at the messenger for a hockey pool, and he already has it posted before most guys do. So we figure we're going to get him to do the news for us. So what's going on in the NHL these days, Zach? Season just started, by the way.
Yeah, well, just a quick update. We got a few things. As I was searching the news and the rumors this morning, Joseph Woll of the Maple Leafs is looking out to be a long-term absent from the Leafs. Which then, where does that leave Stolarz? Is he going to play the full 82 games and be burnt out for the Leafs? I mean, he could be burnt out for the Leafs anyway.
Should have kept Reimer from his PTO.
Yeah, but
they came Primo there as well.
Yeah, Primo.
Right, they got him from the Habs. They put him on waivers,
and they picked him up off waivers. So I mean, you run him and Stolarz. I don't know. You might fight for a spot for the playoffs. I don't know if you're guaranteed in, but we'll wait and see. And another on top of that, big news: McDavid signing yet again another $12.5 million contract. It doesn't get any more team friendly hometown discount than that, especially when you have guys such as Kyle Connor signing for $12 million. You have Jack Eichels just signed for $13.5. Kaprizov, I don't know where he thinks his value is at $17 million.
What do you think Bill Guerin is thinking right now?
I think he's just like he said in his interview before they started it the other day. He fucking better be happy. So I mean, yeah, it's $17 million for a player. I mean, yeah, he has the ability to be, a top 5 player in the league. He's shown it. Do I think he's, deserves more money than, say, I mean, McDavid could have got $20 million from the Oilers and they would have paid him.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at players such as, McKinnon. He's now making nowhere near $17 million. Draisaitl, $14 million. So I mean, we can see, but maybe long term with the cap going up, it might be a smart move keeping them locked in. But I don't see the value at 17.
Yeah, well, that's the way it always goes. Look at how much stink everyone kicked up when Nylander signed his deal back in the day, right?
Looks like a steal now.
It's looking pretty good now. Yeah,
it's an absolute steal. So you never know.
David's on 2 years to leave 1 foot to go to Toronto, or is he looking to get more money out of Edmonton now?
I think he'll. I think he'll sign again. I think he will sign and extend. I think he gave the Oilers, here's your 2-year window. I'm going to sign 12.5, put players around me that can win, if I don't have a cup in 2 years, yeah,
He's
I might
gone.
walk. He might
Gone.
walk. Might walk. But he might also say, you know what? I took a discount for these 2 years. Fuck you. I want the bag. Pay me. I mean, Draisaitl signed 8 years, and he's going into his first year of 8. And I don't see an Oilers team with Draisaitl and not McDavid.
No, that's fair.
I don't.
Look at Messier and Gretzky, though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's a
Get
different
sick of
time.
those cold winters.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a heated driveway, though. He's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a shovel.
Southern California's sounding pretty sweet sometimes in the dead of February.
And to be honest, do I think McDavid will finish his career at some point with a Leafs jersey on? 1,000%. Do I think that's in the near future? No, I do not.
No. I could see him never wearing a Leafs jersey, to be completely honest with you. I
Yeah.
think the boys were saying it more just to get you going half the time.
Oh.
But,
And it worked.
I could tell.
It worked. But no, and one more little bit of news. Actually, I just seen about 3 hours ago that the Oilers, with some cap space now that McDavid didn't want, 12.5. They only got for $12.5 million and stuff. They're targeting Tuck from Buffalo and Hurdle from Vegas.
Oh yeah. How
So,
much cap space did you say they had?
with McDavid signing, they're at cap for this year. So I mean, they'd have to have someone off long term. I don't know if that's going to be Hyman. He's supposed to be back at the end of the year or at the end of November. I have to look in to see exactly how much cap space they got. But I mean, pull a Florida, pull a Vegas.
Yeah.
It's hard to do that now.
Yeah, because you have to be cap compliant going into playoffs this year, don't you?
Yeah, it don't matter what your cap situation is, what you're paying your players, but you can only ice the cap. So if you got $10 million over cap, you got to sit a $10 million player going into the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's my understanding.
So right now, the Oilers have exactly $325,626 of cap space.
They could hire the three of us.
But I mean, I mean that included. But I don't know. You depends on who you trade for either of those players, right? I mean, you look at Tuck. What's he carrying for Andrew Tuck? His cap. Let's see, Alex Tuck cap. So he's cap space. So he carries a cap of $4.5 million. I mean, that's a very.
The Habs got that available.
They do. But I mean, maybe Crosby will be a Hab by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Love to be able to buy a Habs Crosby jersey.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
I don't know. You've watched the last 2 games. Pittsburgh, man. Malkin and Crosby and Letang, they're looking like them young selves.
Yeah, they're getting handed to tonight. That was 4-1 last I checked against the Rangers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it was.
I picked up Silas in our league, and he got torched again.
He should have picked him up game 1 when he got the shut-in.
Mm.
But yeah, no.
I was game too late.
Yeah,
it's
hindsight's 2020.
I think you're going to be in for a pretty big season. From all of our teams, the Leafs, the Habs, the Oilers, all 3 teams, have the ability to make the playoffs, have a deep run, except for the Leafs. But I mean, to be honest, I don't know. It's I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go.
How I watched them play the first 2 periods the other day against the Habs, man. I don't know. They turned it on a little bit better in the third, but fuck, did they ever look bad in the first 2 periods?
They look fucking bad today.
Yeah. The second period in this game, yeah. What were they up 2-0? I didn't see the game. I was out doing some things today, but what's the score there now?
They're up 2-0, and it is
4-3 last I checked.
4-3 still, I think.
How much time's left?
Oh, 6-3 Detroit. Game's over.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right on. I love it.
I just lost a life in the survivor pool. It's bullshit.
Oh, did you?
I did.
How's
I took the
Carolina
lead.
doing? I forgot about that survivor pool. They were at 3-2 against Philly. But yeah, now the Habs are 3 minutes left in the third here, tied at 2 with Chicago. Oh, and Hurricanes are down to overtime. I might lose a life here tonight too.
Shit. Oh well. I think I'm doing pretty good in our
worked
pools
for
though.
me because Paul started Stoli tonight, and he just got torched up.
Doing pretty good in our pool though. I'm beating Hillbillies 10-3. Go Mud Dogs, go.
Fuck BJ and his bullshit trades.
He's doing what me and you did last year. He's loading up on picks.
No. I don't know if him and Jack has some sort of collusion shit going on. But god damn, that was the fleece of first for Hurdle and who was it? He got Hurdle and let me see here.
I'm bringing up here too. Who's it was him and Miller time, was
Hurdle and Johnson.
Yeah, Hurdle and Johnson for
Tippett and Jenner in the first round pick.
Johnson could be worth it though. That's not that bad of a trade. He's getting the value out of the draft pick.
Zach's salty because he gave up his first round pick.
That's all.
My first round pick got McDavid.
It did. I'll give you that. Tage needs to step it up. I stayed well away from him.
But you can't, according to the rules of our pool, you can't keep McDavid for next year. Even if you use it first, you can't do it. So yeah, this podcast comes from go ahead, bud. Sorry.
I'm all in. I mean, I don't regret trading Jack Hughes. I could give two shits about Jack Hughes. That man, every time someone drafts him, he blows a knee, he blows a shoulder. I mean, Billard knows from experience how this goes.
I thought about actually using my first on him at the end of last year. He played well after formations. He did, but he's been known to go down.
He's fragile. Yeah. But if he stays healthy for the full year, I think he has a decent year.
Yeah, Luke Hughes, on the other hand, now he got 2 apples tonight.
He did. Yep.
It should be for $9 million a year.
And now I watched 3 games of Montreal hockey, and Hudson is don't have a point yet, so maybe it might be maybe you should have signed.
Mm-hmm.
That works in favor for Habs management.
Yeah.
Hudson looks good. He look good. But Balduke, I really like that pickup. Looking.
He was actually one of the ones that I had for this week's pickup.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah, he's what now? 3 games in, 3 goals and an apple now.
Nice.
After the night,
got the pucks on net. He lays few bodies too. He plays hard.
He does.
I like his game. I think he's going to move up. Move up in the lineup. Like I said, he's playing third line now, but you'll see him take Newhook's spot on that second line, playing with Demidov for sure.
Oh, Newhook is he's just a filler until guys get up there.
I like him. He's quick and he's a newfie, so I love that. But he's not a top 6 guy.
No, he's not. But
no, he's not.
As much as I wish he was.
Yeah. Who was the last big, newfie hockey player? Cleary?
Michael Ryder.
Yeah.
With Boston in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cleary won it in 2009, I guess. 2008. When did Detroit win the cup last?
2008.
2008. Yeah, Pittsburgh 2009.
Yeah. And I think New Jersey 2007.
Yeah. So who did you say your pickup was? Bolduc?
Yeah.
Fantasy pickup of the week, Bolduc?
Yeah, he's like I said, he's killing it. I mean, if you look at, like I said, where is he here?
Duke. So yeah, he was my pickup as well. He's only rostered at 15% on Yahoo. He's on power play 1 with Montreal. I'm definitely going to move up. Oh, Montreal just scored here too. I'm seeing. Slav, I believe, by the looks of it. got his
With
first.
15 seconds left.
Nice. What's the score?
But 3-2 Montreal.
Oh yeah, man! Did
But
Pittsburgh ever get thrashed tonight by the Rangers?
What's the final
6-1.
score here now? 6-1.
6-1.
Yeah, they would when I'm streaming their goalie for the night. Trying to
Is it?
That's true.
Who is it? I don't have anyone playing.
I think it's
Washington,
Washington, someone else.
someone.
Yeah, the NHL schedule's a bit fucking wonky to start the year. I must say.
Washington, New York, actually.
There you go. Yeah, there was Thursday night. There was like 14 games. Friday night there was none. Saturday today there was like 15 games. Tomorrow there's one. It's fucking brutal.
But yeah, and
You got
going back
Jays
to a
tomorrow, too.
fantasy now. The Jays, yeah, I see the Leafs pushed their game actually till
I did
pushed it earlier, 2:00.
2 p.m. And then after the game, you can stick around and watch the Jays game in the arena.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
cool.
pretty sweet.
They're keeping the bars and stuff open.
Yeah, my
here now
my
on our waiver wire. There's some pretty big names. Whoever dropped Patty Kane, probably regretted that tonight. Goal and 2 assists.
Yeah, I didn't even look at my bench game yet. I've normally got my bench game gone to shit. Everyone I picked does well every time.
Yeah, I did all right. Verlander got 2 assists tonight on my bench, but I don't really need assists. I'm lacking elsewhere, but I haven't been looking at it now for a little while, so I'm not sure how I'm doing.
Oh, the number 1 pick from this year got his first goal.
I got a life gun in the survival pool. Thanks,
me too.
Carolina.
Fuckers, eh? Goddamn Leafs. Well, speaking of Kaprizov, he got 2 goals tonight. Or, goal and an assist.
Yeah, first overall pick there, Schaefer.
Schaefer.
26 minutes of play tonight in the second game as a goal, and 8
Nice.
shots on net.
Yeah, he's going to be special. I said when our draft there, yeah, he's going to be a special player. Just the way he skates, his speed, his stride, everything. He looks phenomenal. And then my fantasy pickup for the week, I was going to go with Alexander Nikishin on Carolina.
Yes.
He's 83% owned. He's owned in most leagues, but he's a sneaky little pick. 24 years old. He ripped it up over in Russia. And first game had an assist, bunch of hits, bunch of blocks, killing it. Great pickup. Nobody knows him. Good time to grab him.
Another good one is Evan Rodriguez in Florida. Gets lots of ice time. He's only rostered 8%, got 3 points now in 3 games.
Yeah.
He kind of goes unnoticed. He's a 3-position player in most leagues too, so it's a nice pickup. Another good thing, Boston, Chicago, and Florida got 4 games next week too. So
that's a big one to check too with the fantasy stuff. Checking especially with hockey.
It is
checking how many games teams got and stuff. Yeah.
If you're going to be on the waiver wire, you got to know. An extra game could make the difference sometimes.
100%.
Speaking of your pickup there of the week there, Ryan. What was his name there again?
Rodriguez.
Alexander
Nikishin. He's available in our points pool.
Yeah, I put in a waiver on him.
So did I.
I don't know who's higher priority, me or you.
Did you put a price on it?
Oh, I didn't know we had. I forgot about that in that points fucking league. I forgot all about that.
Gone.
I just clicked add, and that's all it let me do. It didn't bring me to any other prompt, so I don't know.
Yeah, we get $100 bid every time for a waiver pickup.
Right, I forgot all about that. I gotta look at that right now. Fuck. I don't think there's any way to adjust it, but
you can put another claim in, but you might be down.
Then I'll be down
on the thing. He's off waivers on Monday. Jesus Christ. That's the one thing about that pool. The waiver time is like 3 days, and the draft itself, each team has like 2 minutes to draft.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 14 teams. Like, it took forever to draft this team.
Oh, dude,
that is a wrong one.
I am fucking ripping in week 1 in that league, though. This is the first year
I've
well.
Huh? or any more of the boys in it and from our league?
Mark
No,
Whitty. Mark Whitty's in
Mark.
it.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's who I'm playing. See Nippers?
I think so. Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
Nipper.
I'm in a close week with him here now.
I'm playing Paul in champs and 5 for fighting.
Oh, okay.
And I just look now and I'm kicking it. I'm beating the shit out of him now.
Nice.
I don't know. You're not doing too well in champs there, Billard.
No, I'm getting the shit kicked out of me. I hate it too by Rube of all people. So
I
he's
was
letting
gonna
me
say of
know.
all people, Jordan
Who's Fresh Vegetables?
in champs.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other Jordan, the new Jordan, Jordan Green or whatever his name is. There's 2 Jordans
Oh,
in
yeah.
champs now.
He's beating you.
He is
Yeah.
6'5", but it's close.
Yeah, I
And
sent Woody a
Randy-
trade request earlier too. He haven't got back to me. Forgot about that.
Yeah, Whitty's brutal for that, man. Some of the
And I
boys are
might not
brutal
get
for
it.
that.
I sent it at the beginning of the game. I went Suzuki, and I ran him last year too, and he wouldn't give him up.
If you
But,
want to trade
uh,
with Billard, you message him privately and start having a chat with him, and trade with Billard. Sorry, trade with Whitty. You got to message him privately and
Gotta-
chat with him. And
Gotta
get
get
him
the
going.
agents talking.
100%, because I makes a few trades with Whitty every year, and
That's how
it
I
normally
got,
works in my favor.
That's how I got McDavid.
Yeah,
I chatted Jordan and I said,
there you go.
I didn't want to do it in the group because then everyone would be like, oh, that
Yeah,
bastard.
well, exactly.
making
I
a deal
never
with
do
Jordan.
either. I do it behind the scenes. Yeah.
And I also messaged Jack because I wanted Miller. I wanted JT Miller. And I offered Jack Hughes in my first round for JT Miller and I think a 5th round pick. And he said no.
Yeah, I sent out a few trades to Jack too, but I thought I had a good trade going with my dad for Crosby because the fucker stole him on me in the draft. But I thought I sent a great trade, perfect. No, he comes back, he wants everything and giving me nothing. He wants my first, my second, my third, and then like all my best players just for Crosby and a 15th. I was like, yeah, no thanks.
Oh,
Like,
so
you got to
you're
pay
telling
for him.
me-
I love Crosby. You got to pay for him.
So you're telling me I shouldn't even reach out to him
Don't
for
even
Draisaitl?
bother. No, Draisaitl you might let go, but he'll make you pay for him though. If you want him, he'll fucking give you the worst fucking
Top dollar.
100%.
I got my second pick left, and then I got McKinnon's not on the table. I got to keep McKinnon. He's my
Yeah, because
keeper.
you can keep her for next year.
Yeah. But looking at my pool, I'm kind of regretting my decision to keep Allmark. Who's
he playing for now? He's where? He's in
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Ottawa. He had a rough night tonight.
What was the score there?
Ottawa was. Where is it here? Ottawa. The score of the game tonight in Ottawa was 6-2 for Florida. And I thought for sure, they might have suffered a little bit with Barkov being gone, but they don't.
Barkov and Kachuk. Both of them are gone.
Yeah.
Marchie is just, 36 years old, just doing what Marchand does and just pisses me off.
I told
every
everybody
game.
to grab him. I told everyone to grab him in the draft.
He's on my team. Golden assist tonight, power play point.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
And
doing it.
he went like pick 120, 130, wasn't it? It was really
he
late
was
in the draft.
deep in the draft. He was.
Yeah.
He was. Let's see. I got him.
Okay, sorry.
Eighth-
A little bit earlier.
Eighth round.
92nd overall. But like players that went before him, Dylan Cousins, Ryan O'Reilly.
In saying that though, a lot of people had to reach with depending on how when their draft finished, right? So
well, like I when I stole Landy from Devon.
mm-hmm.
Was that a reach? 100%.
But it was your last pick in the 5th round.
It was my last pick, and well, that's the thing, right? Like I could have probably got him, 9th, 10th round down if we were in a normal draft. But when you got keepers and you got your draft picks and you're trading your draft picks throughout the year,
Mm-hmm.
you're reaching for your 3rd, your 4th round pick, right? Because
Yeah.
you just want to make sure you're as deep as possible to get where you need to be.
For sure. All right, boys, I'm going to change gears for a second. We're going to do everybody's favorite game show here now. It's called Plus or Minus. So Answer with a plus or minus. We're going to do some rapid fire questions. Everyone's firing their answer, what they figure. Plus or minus could be good or bad, or could be plus or minus numbers. So whichever way you want, just look at it as a positive or a negative. But starting out, plus or minus 40 goals for Austin Matthews this year.
Minus.
I'm going to take the over.
I know you
Unless
are.
he's going to score them all empty netters like he did against Montreal. I don't think it's going to be under.
Yeah, they got to turn it up a little bit, but I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He said he was injured last year. He's looking. Said he's good to go now. And
was he? We like I said, and I mean we can get into this later on, but I'm just we'll get into this later on.
All right,
it's definitely minus this year.
All right, I'm taking the over. I'm going plus on that. Plus or minus 30 goals for Cole Caulfield.
That's a plus. That's an easy plus. He got his first of the season here tonight in a beauty, and he's just going to get rolling now.
To be honest, I can see him having more goals than Matthews.
I was going to say that.
Yep.
That's a hot take if I've ever heard one, but yeah,
I didn't want to be the biased Habs fan, so I'm glad it came from Zach first, but I will agree with him.
I'll take the over on that one too. I'll give him the plus. He's a good goal scorer. He's going to get over 30, no sweat. All right. Plus or minus, Edmonton Oilers finally winning the cup this year.
All right, that's easy minus.
I will also go minus. It's do I think they have the team to go back to the finals? I do, but unless I see significant change before deadline, including maybe parting ways with Darnell,
they need a goalie.
With Nurse,
Who are you going to get to take Nurse's contract, though? Well, I guess with the way the contracts have gone now, his contract doesn't even look that bad anymore.
No, it does. I mean, and to be honest, if he did anything with it, if he did hits, if he had any sort of points, he doesn't. He's not. No, it's not. No, definitely. But if Ingram can come in, and I think Ingram wants a fresh start, and I think this is good. But no, I think it's a minus this year. Next year, though, I think will be it. I think you'll see I think you'll see a cup in McDavid's 2 years that he signed.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, he's still on his old contract now until next year, right? Yeah.
Till next year, yeah. So we got three seasons really. This one
and with him going to 12.5, when the cap goes up next season, man, that's a game changer, right? He's not changing. Draisaitl's contract comes into effect this year. Bouchard's contract came into effect this year. So all these players, and I mean, you got guys like Hyman and all them locked in for what was it today? I think Bouchard, Draisaitl, and McDavid are all for a total of like $37 million. And then you have Ekholm, Wallman, Hyman, Nuge, Howard, Savoie. You got all them for I think under $23 million combined for the year. So I mean, we need defense. That's everyone's Achilles is defense. Unless you're Colorado.
Yeah. Anyone who has Cale Makar has a good defense. All right. Plus or minus, Toronto Maple Leafs making it past round 1 again.
Minus.
This season. Big minuses around. I'm going plus. We're going plus. We're making it to the Cup final this year. I don't give a fuck.
I like your optimism. I like your optimism.
Man, that's hard to. You're going to be crying again.
Plus or minus, Morgan Rielly finishes as a top 10 D this season.
That's the easiest minus of the whole thing. He had a good game the other night, but top 10 in the whole league, no chance.
I'll give him a minus. Do I think he'll have a better season this year? 100%. Only because he needs to have a better season with the Leafs. Or I got a feeling Trevelyan and them will do what they have to do to make sure he's not a Leaf next season. But top 20, maybe. Top 10, no, I don't see it. He's never been a top 10 defensive.
He sniffed it a few times, but yeah, I'm going to take the under on that one too. I'm going to minus. I'm with you. Same thing. I think he's going to take. I think he's going to have a better year this year. He looks great right out of the gate this year, but top 10, no, I think is a stretch. All right. Plus or minus, Canadians being in the playoff hunt by All-Star break.
I think that's a plus. They might not be in a playoff position, but they're going to be in the hunt.
I agree with that. I can give them a plus on it. Will it be by the break? Maybe not. It depends on how the season goes. I mean, they had a good game today. Everyone played well. I'll give them the plus, but like Billard said, in the hunt by the break, yes. A playoff spot, I wouldn't give them that yet, but we'll see.
And I think I'll be the only one to say I think they will be. I think they got a good shot. I think Marty's on the chopping block a little bit this year to prove something, and good young core there. If they can get the guys dialed in, I think they're going to be looking pretty good. I hate to say that, but yeah, I give them a plus. All right, last question. Plus or minus, Pittsburgh Penguins sneaking into the playoffs one last time with the Crosby, Malkin, Letang trio.
Minus.
If they could, figure out Jerry and what the hell's going on with him, maybe. But I don't see it, and to talk more on it, I think this will be the last season you see Letang or Malkin as a Penguin.
Seen a nice rumor today that Malkin may be looking at Miami and owns a home down in Miami, so you never know.
God damn it.
They're looking for a centerman.
And he holds a cap hit of what, 7 million?
7, 8, maybe 9. It's it's under 10. It's definitely under 10.
You look at that, and maybe I don't know, maybe Crosby called McDavid and said, "Hey, you want a cup? Take a deal." But I mean,
I mean, if they're going to have Barkov out for the year, that seems pretty plausible. And if Malkin goes, I think it's more likely that Crosby goes as well. But you never know. I'd love to see Crosby in Montreal. It would be sick to see him in Colorado too, playing with Nate.
It would. I mean, but also send him to Miami, play with Marchand.
Yeah. Malkin's cap hit is 6.1.
Oh my fuck!
Wow.
Jesus.
So that would be a good asset to pick up to any team.
Would be.
If they're sniffing, I don't see them breaking them up. But if they're nowhere near the playoffs, I could see them shipping everyone out this year. I'd love to see Crosby play somewhere else, man.
He loves Quebec. He loved when he was Rimouski. I can see that. I can see that more than I can see McDavid being a Leaf.
Oh yeah, McDavid's never going to be a Leaf. As much as I'd love it, he's never going to be a fucking Leaf.
Okay. It'd be really good for the league, let's say, for him to go to Montreal. But if he went to Montreal, they'd sell so many fucking jerseys.
They would, 100%. It'd be fantastic for the league.
Yeah.
Just for the one season, especially if they make the playoffs. No, he doesn't care at all.
And then they take Montreal out, or they take Toronto out in the first. And
oh my God! Oh, here you go. Here you go.
I'd cry. I've tried to give up fucking cheering for the Leafs a few times. I can't do it, so it is what it is. But fuck, man, it's terrible. Yeah, no, I could never do that. I tried cheering for the Kraken when they first came out, and it just didn't sit right.
That's like me when when Vegas came into the league. That was back in my gambling days, and I was betting on them. I was betting on them to win every game, and they were producing. And everything I had won all season, I bet it all for them to win the cup, and they lost in Game 7.
Yeah, you won a bunch of money betting on the Habs, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
When they went on their run.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to. I mean, you had guys like Weber and Price. It was hard to bet against them when they got going. Price was making it his mission to win a cup, and as sad as it is, and like I said, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If he had a cup, Price is the best goaltender in the league in the NHL.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree.
But without that cup, it's the same thing. It's the same thing you say. The same thing with Luongo. Luongo, hell of a goaltender, but without that cup, I mean, he has one now as with the Panthers. Executive, but without playing for that,
not the same.
That's why
it's not the same.
No. That's why you
have three guys who'll never get close to a Stanley Cup.
But I mean, it's so for me, number 1 and 2, It can be either one of them. Brodeur, Wall, Brodeur.
In different eras of hockey, you know, the Bears came from the dead puck era. They were scoring 2 or 3 goals a game. Now there's 5, 6 goals a game on average, probably. I don't know the exact stat on it, but it's definitely up a lot more.
I'd go Wah, Brodeur, and Hasek.
And that's the thing, yeah. But they all have cups.
They do.
And Price, you know, he might sit in the top 5 without a cup.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, he spent how many years with the Habs? 15, 16 years?
It was a minute.
Yeah.
He was drafted in, 2005, I think, or something like that?
5, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and he retired in 2021 or 2022. So the man only had an 80-point player one time in his career.
Yeah, it was a Kovalev, was it?
It was. You put Carey Price with the Montreal team they have now in his prime, you have back-to-back cups.
Well, I think that's going to be Jacob Fowler.
I don't think there's any argument with him being not the best because of the cup, but I think pure skill-wise of a goalie, he's number one. I've never seen a goalie take over games like he did.
Composure, just the way when he's in that net, like he took some Montreal teams that had no business doing anything and made them contenders just because he was there. He goes down and Peter Budaj goes in net, it's not the same.
No.
He goes down and Caden Primo goes in net, it's not the same team. But when Carey Price is in the net, you know, you got a contender every night.
Yep. And 2021 was a prime example of that. They had no business being anywhere near a playoff spot, let alone
they were in a playoff position technically, and they went to the finals. Like if the season had to end and they had a regular playoff, Montreal wouldn't have made it. But
no,
they made their way into the COVID Cup and
fucking COVID Cup.
And then Price went on probably the best 6-7 weeks of hockey he's played.
It was fun to watch.
Oh, it was
him and Weber.
Two of them destroyed themselves.
What was it? The list of
they did. They listed it all out there.
Yeah.
Well, the list of injuries that came out on Weber after that finals was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like it's like when Bergeron, like Bergeron, when they went on their last cup run there before he retired, he had I think he played with 3 broken ribs, a fractured ankle. Like these guys,
I don't care what anyone says. Hockey players are a different breed. No, it's not even close or comparable. Different fucking breed.
Different, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. So yeah, no, I hope to see the Habs go in a playoff spot. I mean, I want as many Canadian teams as possible. If they all can make it, I mean,
I want to see him come last place. I'm not gonna lie.
The way Hellebuck's playing, he ain't winning no Vezina this year. That guy is he won tonight, didn't he? I think they pulled off the win tonight.
They won tonight, yeah. I think he had a good game too. But
only 2 games in too, so 2-3 games max.
Winnipeg, I don't know if they got better. They lost Ehlers, but they they locked up Connor. Connor's been scoring as well.
He looked fantastic the other night. Yeah.
$12 million for Kyle Connor. That's what I mean. And every signing that happens from here on out is going to make Kaprizov's contract look like shit.
That makes me wonder about Hudson's contract now. You know, everyone's saying, oh, he's worth over 10. But if these guys are all signing 12, and then you got Luke Hughes signing 9, it's hard to say that Hudson is worth 12, 13, 14 million.
To be honest, I would say Hudson's contract will be based off of what Celebrini signs for.
That's
how I see it. They had comparable seasons last year in their rookie year in their respective positions.
What's Makar signed for?
Makar signed for 9.5. He's under 10 million.
That'll be what the base for those guys are.
Yeah, so
Terms of
it's hard to.
6-year, $54 million contract. He signed 21-22.
Who's that?
And Makar, so his
Makar.
annual is
Oh,
$9
yeah.
million.
Is 9 what?
9.
$9 million for Makar.
Nice.
3 years ago, he was putting up 100 points 3 years ago, or 90 points 3 years ago. Like for like Hughes and them to sign for what they signed for sets a horrible precedent.
Yeah.
They gave in is what the teams did. I would have let Kaprizov go on free agency.
We'll
He ain't
see.
getting 17 million anywhere else.
From the Minnesota perspective, how many guys are lining up to play in Minnesota? It's the same as Winnipeg. You know what I mean? When you get a guy like that you know that's going to score, you kind of got to pay him to stick around. Leafs go through the same shit too. They overpay a little bit sometimes because nobody wants to fucking be there. So it is what it is.
The Heat one for in Toronto. The
100%.
media is all over their ass.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to jump into it, Ron, we can shit talk the Leafs all night tonight.
It depends on how they play the day. So they lost today. Let's dive right into it. But I do want to go back into what you were talking about earlier about Matthews and his injury. Was he really injured? Was he not? What's going on?
I mean, when the playoffs are done, teams come out and say, "Hey, we didn't win because this, and this." When the Leafs were out, that was it. There was no injury update. There was no nothing. Yeah, he spent some time in Germany, working on his wrist or whatever. But I don't know how you go from 69 goals to 33.
Yeah, and he said that he was injured, but he didn't rehab it. Why? To me, if you're injured, take the time off, go get fixed up, be ready to go for the playoffs. Why are you playing through this the whole season? Like I don't know. I don't get it. I didn't like it either.
The Leafs could have made it to the playoffs without Matthews.
I agree. I don't know. So,
what do you think, Billard?
I think what everyone thinks, he's a little bitch, and he's just looking for an excuse now. He got put on the spot in this. But who knows? He might, these guys play hard sport. They're definitely getting injured, but who knows? At the end of the day, he gets paid a lot of money to do something, and he don't do it as well as he should.
100%.
The thing is, I think a lot of it is giving him the C.
Yeah.
Not only giving him the C, but stripping Tavares
taking it from John Tavares.
C.
Tavares should be the captain still, in my opinion, 100%.
But Tavares should be the captain. But look, his first year as not the captain of the Leafs, best season he had with the Leafs.
100%.
It is true.
Best season he had. And you look at what Marchand or what Tkachuk said about the Leafs after they beat the Leafs in round 2. They said, if that team anywhere else in the league, not in Toronto, they'd have a cup. To play in Toronto is it's the hardest market to play in, and it's because of the fans. The fans are fucking ruthless.
And okay, and I can respect that opinion, but look at all the other sports leagues out there. Look at football, look at NBA, look at MLS, or not even MLS, but like soccer overseas. They all have crazy fans too. They all have the spotlight on them 24/7. They're all fucking being looked at, and a lot of those guys thrive in it. Why is it so hard to thrive in the Toronto media market or Toronto fan market when there's just as bad or worse markets out there where players seem to thrive?
The fans in Toronto, you can have a good game, they're still beating the shit out of you.
And it's not I don't know, it's a weird fan base. Like I said, did you guys watch that home opener the other night against Montreal? They won it, but it was the deadest crowd. Even my wife sitting down next to me watching it said, like, we went to a November game against LA in the middle of winter for nothing, and the first game of the season. It's just a weird vibe. I've never been there.
Pause there for a sec, Billard. Say that again. You froze right up.
I did? Okay.
Yeah, your whole rant.
Yeah, start again. I want the same passion.
The same passion that he just had before it froze up. Yeah.
See, now I can't do it now, right? It's too off the cusp.
Yeah.
No,
we'll have to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree with that. Like, like as Biller was saying before he froze up there, was like he said, he went to a game in Montreal. The fans, it's the same with an Oilers game.
I
It don't
agree.
matter who you could play Anaheim, you could play Chicago. It don't matter. The fans are when I went to that preseason game a few weeks ago in Montreal,
Yeah.
and they played the Leafs, you thought it was the home opener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
I
go
can
Game
agree.
7.
I went to a Leafs Habs game in Montreal, and it was the best NHL game I've ever gone to. The vibe was
Absolutely.
unbelievable. And I've been to Toronto games, and you're right, but it's because it costs $400, $500, $600, $700 for a lower bowl fucking ticket, and all of it's corporate little shit asses who don't give a fuck about hockey. They're just there to fucking make business friends and deals
It's
and
like-
this and that, and you're not getting the real passion fans in there for the cheaper seats.
And it's like $400 for Upper Bowl now.
It's
It's
insane.
crazy. It's crazy.
Even Edmonton's gone
But the thing
ridiculous
is,
for ticket prices.
Montreal's no better.
No,
but I also feel like that is reflective of the cap going up, because the teams are like, oh shit, all of our money's being made in Canadian dollars. We're paying in American, this and that, right? Like they have to like, what is it? I think I went to an Oilers game last year, or the playoffs, for example. When I went to the playoffs last year and the year before, I think the beer was like $18 for one beer at the Oilers game.
mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Right.
My
It's
buddy was
like-
at the game recently. He said 2 beers close to $50.
Oh,
Like, it doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't.
it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Like, and the thing is, people are going to continue to pay it.
100%.
Oh yes, and I'm looking at going, but it's either go to Montreal for a weekend or go to Mexico for a week, and
Yeah,
we're leaning at Mexico.
I'm spoiled this year. My work bought season tickets, and we're a real small company, so I'm going to get 2, 3, 4 games this year, and I've already been given the Leafs game, so I'm pretty stoked.
Nice.
So, boys, it's been a pretty good episode so far. I just want to cover one last thing before we call it a night. We're talking about okay, well, two more things, but wanted to get in on your feelings on the way the NHL broadcasts their games and their blackouts, and how much it costs to be able to watch your team for an entire season. Because as a Leafs fan, I can only watch like 50 games with Sportsnet, and then I have to buy the package, and that only does 70 games, and there's still blackout games. So I want your opinions on this shit.
I
think
mean,
it's awful. It's all a big scam. Now I'm here. The game's on in the background, trying to watch the Edmonton game. Is froze up. You can't. Bear's robbing you. Rogers is robbing you, and they're all in collusion with each other. And you buy the package, and it's not good enough, so you get the better package, and then that's not good enough. So then you're online buying memberships to websites, and then they're not good enough. And
So I asked ChatGPT the question. I said, if I wanted to watch every single Leafs game this year, how would I do it? I don't want to miss any games. I don't want any blackouts. And he said, well, to start, you got to purchase Sportsnet Premium. Then you're going to need to buy Amazon Prime to get the Monday games. You're also going to need a TSN and a Sportsnet coverage through your cable provider. And another one that they had to get all the games, you're going to also need NHL Center Ice. All in, this is going to cost you about $1,200 per season. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
no
like,
sweat.
that's the thing. Like, I don't know. It's for me. I don't like. I try to watch as many games as I can, but being in Alberta, our games are significantly earlier for us than they are for people on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So my kids are still up when the game's on, so I don't get to really catch some of it, or I get to watch the end of it. Oilers, surprisingly, out here with our package, any game I want to watch, I normally don't miss it.
Mm-hmm. And I
It's
noticed that
normally
too. If an
on.
Oilers game is on in the city, I can get the game. It's the regional blackouts with the Leafs and
Yeah.
stuff, right? Like if I'm out of market, why is there not a program I could buy, even with like Sportsnet Premium? Give me an option where I can pick a team that I can watch every game with it, or something along those lines.
It's just Alberta saying "fuck you" to the rest of the country.
But if you're in
Rocking
Toronto, you get more Leafs games in Toronto than you would here in Alberta, because you're getting
100%.
the Oilers games.
But even
Yeah.
me here in Newfoundland, like Montreal is the closest team to me. Now it's obviously pretty far away, but it's still the closest team to me. And you go on the Sportsnet One and you click it and it's sort of blackout. So
Yep.
it don't really make a whole lot of sense to me. And then I called and upgraded my package, and all of a sudden I can get it.
Mm-hmm. But even with some of the upgraded packages, you're still getting blackout games. Like I think with the
Yeah.
Sportsnet Premium for the Leafs, you're literally only getting 70 of the 82 games. You're still missing 12
Yep.
games a year.
Yep.
Which is bullshit.
And then you get this time of year when football and baseball's on the go, and you get 14 games on a Saturday and no games on a Friday.
But if I log into NFL Sunday Ticket or whatever the NFL product is, I can buy that and I can watch every single football game whenever it's on. There's no blackouts. There's no bullshit. It's just, here's the football, go to town. NHL got to figure it out. I don't know. And the issue is they're losing ad revenue because your eyes aren't on their TV. And what are we doing? We're all going to find illegal streams.
Yep.
So they got to figure something out to get the broadcasts out of the markets and stuff. But moving on, last thing we'll cover, Mitch Marner trade. What do you got to say about it, Zach?
I want a Leafs perspective first.
A Leafs perspective. I fucking hate the guy. I wish he would have accepted a trade halfway through the season, at least gave us something for him, but he walked and we got nothing. It pissed me right off. Good fucking riddance, Mr. God in Toronto, and best of luck in Vegas. I hope you fucking break a leg this season. I don't give a shit.
But the question is why? Why? Like what has he done that deserves what he has gotten from Leafs fans?
It's how he handled the last season. Yeah, but he left us high and dry. We had a trade on the table for Rantanen, and he said, fuck you, already knowing that he's going to walk at the end of the season.
I would too if I got treated the way fucking Leafs fans treated me.
What did fans do to him, though? They talk shit on the media. Big fucking deal. Turn your phone off. The
man had to hire security.
From what I read, look at William Nylander. Guy rides the fucking subway to hockey games.
Yeah, no one's threatened to kill him.
Yeah, but he's a European. He's chill.
But it doesn't matter. Mitch Marner, nobody's threatening to kill Mitch Marner. Nobody's threatening to kill Mitch Marner.
Didn't Mitch Marner's agent or his security guard write a journalist and threaten him over Instagram?
Sure did. Yes, he did. He did do that.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, but so I got a question for you. Do you know the number of assists that Marner has on Matthews' goals? Of his 401 goals, do you know the number?
It was something like 60% or something.
81%.
81%. There you go.
Out of 401 goals that Matthews has scored in his Leafs career, Marner has assisted on 352 of them.
Yeah, we just got to find someone else to feed him the puck.
You aren't going to find him.
Machelli.
Yeah,
that's what Jordan said.
Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, Jordan talks a lot of shit
Nick Ward had goal assist tonight.
I didn't like how Machelli looked at all the first game. I thought it was terrible.
He didn't look any better tonight either.
Yeah, the whole line looked way off. I'd like to see Domi play with Matthews. I think they'd do fine. But yeah, no, it's hard to replace Mitch Marner in the sense of getting those assists, but you got to find the guy to do it.
You're not going to replace him.
But you're getting more depth players down the line because his cap is off there. So it's a better team rounded. The team is more well rounded now without Mitch Marner, in my opinion.
That is fair, but the first line is not going to produce to the same level without him.
And that is why the plus minus take on Matthews' goals is strictly on the fact that he has Marner not playing with him.
Yeah, well, it just depends on if he's the player everyone thinks he is, and he can make others better around him, or if he just needs a guy to feed him the puck the whole time. That'll be the.
How many goals is Jack Eichel going to get tonight or this year?
Jack Eichel? I say Jack Eichel will be in the top 5 for scoring because of Marner.
I want to disagree just because I hate it, but I know you're probably right, but I can't like it at all.
And that's my thing. Like,
I'm too sour about Marner.
If you're looking at it from purely a hockey decision and keeping the fans out of it, even his playoff totals, he has more points in the same amount of games as Matthews and Nylander.
You know why
But
we're all
no
so
one-
sour? You know
but
why
no
we're
one
all so
should- but no-
sour?
but-
Because he's a
but no
great
one-
fucking hockey player, and we're mad that he's gone at the end of the day. That's all it comes down
But
to.
no
And we got
one-
nothing for him.
But none of you are out with your goddamn pitchforks at bashing Nylander and Matthews for their shitty performance in the playoffs.
We have in the past, but this year we had a different scapegoat. That's all.
But like I said,
Nicely put.
yeah,
Yeah.
It
is
is.
what it is.
and don't get me wrong, if it came down to it and I had Marner on my team and we had the chance to get Rantanen in a trade, for sure, I'd be mad too. But at the same time, I'd also say, fuck you, Leaf fans, and this is what you get. You're getting fucking Roy.
Yeah.
You get Nicholas Roy from Vegas.
Mm-hmm. So, well, we'll see how the year goes. 1-1 so far. Hopefully they get something a bit better going, but
Vegas
I
will
got-
have a better record than the Leafs.
I disagree. I'm plus on that one. Plus for the Leafs. It is tough.
I mean, and we can discuss that on the next episode because I had that written down too, because everyone kept saying, you know, the Oilers had an easier path than, you know, than Toronto does or than Florida does. I don't see it that way. In the Western in the Western Division, you have Colorado, Dallas, Vegas, Winnipeg. You have all
This
those teams.
past season, the East had a much tougher path than the West.
Definitely.
Wow. What? See,
I
I'm a minus on
watched
that one.
I watched all the games, man, and just the level of play that the East brought that year, it was more intense.
I mean, a fluke season by Washington made it, I guess.
But nobody expected Washington to do anything. They did have a fluke season, and you knew that going into the playoffs. They weren't going to do fuck all in the playoffs. They were all riled up.
You know, they're riding Ovi's high.
Exactly. That's yeah.
And I
100%.
went, and that got me $20.
It did. That was like the longest bet of my fucking life, man. That was what, like a 3-year bet for $20.
Yeah. So, but no, guys. Yeah, this has been great. I'm looking forward to the next one, and
Welcome to the
Absolutely.
welcome to the podcast, everyone. I got to call it a night there, boys. My mom's gonna rip my head off for having to watch the kids, but I
Yeah.
figured they would have been in
Oh,
bed,
no.
but
Filler's got to go to sleep. It's
yeah. What is
so
it?
there, Filler?
After midnight here.
Oh, buddy, you're a good sport, sir. Much appreciated.
It's all good,
Absolutely,
but it's
buddy.
perfect.
I'm
All
gonna
right, guys.
talk to
good
you
night,
after,
fellas.
boys. You too.
Cheers. Have a good night.
Cheers.
Cheers.